है हमारी बाबा, कर दो वो पूरी आके। मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके, मिल जाओ प्यारे बाबा हम बच्चों से आके।
तो क्या सुना, समय की पुकार है, दाता बनो, आवश्यकता है बहुत सारे विश्व की आत्माओं की पुकार है। ये हमारे इष्ट तो होना किसी न किसी रूप में सर्व आत्माओं के लिए इष्ट हो। तो अभी सभी आत्माओं की पुकार है, हे इष्ट देविया देविया परिवर्तन करो। ये पुकार सुनने में आती है पुकार सुनने, पांडवों को आती है सुनने आती है। फिर क्या करते हो सुन के? सुनने आती है तो सैल्वेशन देते हो या सोचते हो हाँ करेंगे? सुनने आती है पुकार, आती है। तो समय की पुकार सुनाते हो और आत्माओं की पुकार सब सुनते हो। ऐसे अभी अपना इष्ट देव देविया दातापन का रूप इमर्ज कर देना है। कोई भी आत्मा वंचित नहीं रह जाए, नहीं तो उलैनों की मालाएं पड़ेगी। उलैने तो देंगे ना, तो उलैनों की माला पहनने वाले इष्ट हो या फूलों की माला पहनने वाले इष्ट हो? कौन से इष्ट हो? पूछे हो ना, ऐसे नहीं समझना। हम तो पीछे आने वाले हैं, जो बड़े बड़े हैं वही दाता बनेंगे, हम काम बनेंगे, लेकिन नहीं।
बड़ी मन भावनी मुरली प्रेम से प्राणों को सींचे, रसीली तान की ये डोर आपकी ओर ही खींचे, आपकी ओर ही खींचे। रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में, रूहानी स्नेह का जादू आपकी मीठी बातों में।
मनसा से शक्तियों का खजाना देते जाओ, वाणी से ज्ञान का खजाना, कर्म से गुणों का खजाना और बुद्धि से समय का खजाना, संबंध संपर्क से खुशी का खजाना। सफल करो, सफलता मूर्त बनो, तो लिफ्ट में सेकंड में पहुंच जाएंगे जहां जाओ।
सदा खुश रहो, मुस्कुराते
रहो, सदा खुश रहो, मुस्कुराते रहो, खजाना खुशी का लुटाते रहो, खजाना खुशी का लुटाते रहो, गाते रहो, गुनगुनाते रहो, गाते रहो, गुनगुनाते रहो, मिलन प्यारे प्रभु से मनाते रहो, मिलन प्यारे प्रभु से मनाते रहो, सदा खुश रहो।
This May, Avyakti Parivar welcomes you. Become full of the treasure of happiness. Have the fortune of happiness and be happy and cheerful. खुशी के खजाने से संपन्न, खुश नसीब, खुशनुमा बनो. With special insights by Mohini Didi. Followed by a Vyakti journey, sharings by ancestors. Avyakt Murli revision from 1969. Heart-to-heart conversations with seniors.
हम खुश नसीब कितने, प्रभु का मिला सहारा, हम खुश नसीब कितने, प्रभु का मिला सहारा, हम हो गए उसी के, हम हो गए उसी के, वो हो गया हमारा, हमारा, हम खुश नसीब कितने.
Om Shanti. Become full of the treasure of happiness. Have the fortune of happiness and be happy and cheerful. Donate the treasure of happiness. You have happiness, the greatest treasure of all. Continue to donate this treasure of happiness. Whoever you give happiness to will repeatedly thank you. Therefore, be a great donor and donate the treasure of happiness. Definitely donate happiness to someone or other every day. By donating, you will experience happiness and contentment in your mind. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti. Welcome to Avyakti Parivar. So today we are starting our new series for month of May, and today is day 1. Become full of the treasure of happiness. Have the fortune of happiness and be happy and cheerful. Today's topic: donate the treasure of happiness. Now we will listen to Mohini Didi.
Om Shanti. Is everyone happy? Your treasure store full of happiness? You have to donate happiness, right? Baba had been in this week talking about call of time. But also what Baba is saying that there are devotees, and there is a word which Baba uses is Ishtadev. And Ishtadev is more like a personal God. Like some people there, Lord Krishna is Ishtadev or one of the saint, or at conferences. Like for me, whenever I really seek help, I just bring Brahma Baba and I say, Baba is my personal deity or personal angel, because my relationship with Baba. And Baba will listen to my call and Baba will help me. Because even if we say Shiv Baba, but still there is always like one image which has inspired you, helped you, is the source of strength for you. So that person, or that they call it Ishtadev. And the relationship then I have with that person is, connecting to Baba, giving me blessing. We have many, but am I also that personal God for someone or goddess? Because when people call you, then we know that that's the time we have to help them so that their obstacles are removed, their sorrow changes into happiness, they get blessings. So why otherwise people will call? Of course, it's Baba who does it, but you are the medium for them. So that is, in other words, responding to the call of the person, and you are able to respond in a way that that person feels accomplished or knows within the heart that it's going to happen, definitely. So each one of you, Baba is asking you that are you listening to that call? Are you able to respond to that call? That means you are also Ishtadev. Whether it's comforting, whether it's providing, whether it's, in whatever way help is given. But also when Baba is talking about donating happiness, how do we donate happiness? Generally, it happens that there are a lot of people who have a habit of, like, they're not totally content, right? Because contentment is important. Sulking, getting upset, getting annoyed, not responding properly. All these sanskars doesn't allow us to remain happy. Contentment. Wherever, whatever way I am, I will create my fortune. I am very fortunate and I will create my fortune. But if you start kind of looking at my fortune is not good, this always happens to me. Why I'm not able to get love from others or praise from others? Why I haven't been able to be settled? All these thoughts of doubts are not good thoughts, right? Always say I'm Baba's very fortunate child. My part is wonderful. I just want to be Baba's instrument. What else I want? When I was not only came to New York, but Bab Dada, one season I couldn't go. because of I had applied for green card 7 months. So that was the time, one time only, I didn't go. So Baba sent a message and said, you just sit there like Dadi Janki in London. And I took it in a way that because Dadi is sitting in London, so things are getting established and settled and something to hold to. So I said, okay, I will. And that's what I will do, I thought. So there were a lot of, it took long time to have regular class, to have everything was a little bit new and difficult. But in my life, I always say, well, let's see what Baba wants. Let's see, explore more and more. And then after some time, Caribbean began. I went to Guyana, then different countries, Canada, and so. But if you say no, I don't like this. A lot of people used to say, "Are you well?" I say, "What do you mean?" Because a lot of people thought at that time in New York, a lot of pollution, so people don't stay healthy. And there were different opinions people had. But I never would think, I would just say, well, whatever. And I will just sit in the at Queen's Center whenever I had to go out or somebody has to take me, I am fine. Otherwise, I will just sit and people will call me, and so I still had good time. Wherever I am, I have good time, right? And so what I'm saying is that it is very, very important to have contentment and just trust God, trust your fortune, and just observe what wonders Baba doing it. Never lose hope, disappointed, whether for yourself or others also. Always just have, oh yes, things will change. It will be good. It will always change, Nothing remains same. So otherwise go to your personal God again, right? Or you help others. I have so many experiencing responding to people's calls. It's very interesting what we have to do. Just light and might. Anyone comes and says things about others or situation, just give light and might. So when you give light and might, but that soul will give light and might also. But if we get involved into conversation and listen carefully what others are doing, then you're not giving what should be given, right? Especially these days, there will be obstacles, problems, situations. Just be light and might. Right? So it says, donate the treasure of happiness. We still will explore every day. How do you really donate happiness? You have happiness, the greatest treasure of all. So continue to donate this treasure of happiness. Whoever you give happiness, it will, I would say that that person will again and again thank you. Therefore, be a great donor, donate the treasure of happiness, definitely donate happiness to someone or other every day. By donating, you will experience happiness and contentment in your mind. Now, when we started in New York, people won't come easily, right? So every night we thought we will share Murli with 2 students. It's like all of us start doing. Then we say, let's do 2, 4, 5. If they're not coming. So then we asked Baba. Baba said, you all keep just giving, keep giving. So donating through thoughts, always have thoughts of donating happiness, words, relationships, actions. So be the deity of happiness and donors of happiness. Om Shanti.
Om Shanti, Sister Mohini, welcome back to
Yeah. Hello, Om
Didi.
Shanti.
This whole topic for the month of May is an interesting topic for May in particular, because it's on happiness. And they say April showers bring May flowers. So in the month of April, we get lots of rains, and then in the month of May, we get lots of flowers. And they're very beautiful flowers, as you see. They're using flowers to show happiness in Avyakti Parivar. But also, Baba is linking happiness to fortune. And in not this Sunday's Murli, but last Sunday's Murli, he talked about 3 lines of fortune. And he talked about the line of fortune with study directly from God, sustenance directly from God, and attainments directly from God. And I think that there's a line of happiness. If these 3 lines are my fortune, what is the happiness that I receive through study, the happiness I receive through sustenance, and the happiness I receive through attainments?
You asking me?
Yeah.
You know, for me, study is something which makes me very happy, because it reveals something, like your insights. And every time I listen to Baba, I listen to Murli, something very beautiful emerges in me. But also, if you have to be sensible, if you have to be wise in your life, you need to have proper study, right? Study gives you expertise where you can think properly, you can help others, not if they want answers or consultation, you are able to give advice to them. So it's a source of everything, is really study. And in my life, since I think most of us, Baba's children, since we are spiritually born, or even in Lokik way, we had been learning, right? One is, of course, studying, but then the learning which happens from there. And a kind of internally, this whole thing of curiosity, like you want to know more, you want to listen properly. And also for me, because God is teaching me, I don't want to necessarily read or listen or people lot of theories. I try, but I can't stay long with that. Like I will read for 10 minutes, then, oh, I don't see much deep sense in that. Maybe sometimes for quotations and references, we do read something, which I don't do now. But study definitely is the source of happiness. And then human beings' whole life really depends on quality of sustenance, right? Because first you are born to your Lokik parents, and how you are sustained, that character, that personality, the habits, sanskars, everything really comes from sustenance. What kind of sustenance? If you are kind of habit of scolding. Now it's really coming because you were scolded. So you learned the way by scolding. So you think other one will learn. But if you had been gentle and soft spoken and everyone talked very nicely with you, so your habit also is to. So sustenance really gives us sanskar. And now God's sustenance, we should really take every teaching and practice in such a way that it becomes like our habits and personality, like Baba, as Baba says. So sustenance to me is a very, very important. And when I think of Brahma Baba in a very royal way, whatever he has to tell us, whatever he has to give us company was very royal way, very sweet, very gentle. So, our habits become like that too. And definitely love. Yesterday I was thinking how much love God gives, then we have unlimited family. Yeah, so more we think, more we feel our treasure of happiness getting full.
So that's very beautiful, especially the sustenance connected to the treasure of knowledge which comes from the study. And Baba is saying in the point we're going to be practicing, that happiness connected to the treasures that you have, which is the knowledge. But when it comes to practical, and I'll give you two practical situations and ask you to tell me how to express happiness through these situations. I'm just coming back from the hospital, visiting one of our sisters, and I'm looking at her. She is a person who is extremely independent. She's a person who likes to do things her way. And of course, very close to Baba, she's surrendered and all of that. But yet I look at her, she's in a situation now in which somehow I have to talk her into a period of her life in which it is okay not to be in control of anything. It's okay not to be independent. It's okay for people to help you. It's okay that they bring food for you and et cetera, et cetera. But I started asking myself, then they came and took her out because she had to do a test. And so I was left sitting in this very beautiful room. My gosh, she's got a private room. It's extremely beautiful. They've just made that room. They did some construction in the hospital, and she got one of those beautiful rooms. And so I was left sitting, looking out, and she's got all these windows, and I'm looking out at New York City. And being there with Baba, I was asking Baba the question, Baba, how do you bring happiness to someone who feels that they're losing something they most value in their lives, and that is their independence, their self-sufficiency? How do you bring it? How do you become a bestower of this kind of happiness that would give life, that would give strength, that would tell them it's fine? How do you deal with that, Sister Mohini? How would you be the bestower of happiness in that situation?
So I think what is needed here, not to say it through words, that means understanding and give in a subtle way, in the sense of not telling her you should do this, or because she's very clear also what she wants to do, but in a very, very subtle way, kind of giving in such a way. I just said that I got a call, I couldn't take it. And so I just said, okay, I will send vibrations, I will send light and might. So you serve, but also we do what is needed for that soul. That means whatever anyone will need, we do for that soul. But just stay very silent and Mansa Seva more and more, right? And the happiness is her room, right? I don't know how much.
It gave me a lot of happiness sitting there to see the beautiful room.
Yeah.
In Baba's Murli of Sunday, when he was telling us the call of the time is to be a bestower, he also said to us is that we first of all have got to bring the awareness first. We have to bring this thing, I am a bestower, into our awareness. But we also have to connect that awareness to our feelings. Because if we don't connect it to our feelings, it will remain a thought in a thought form as awareness, and maybe just at the level of our heads. But we have to bring it into the feelings so that it comes into the heart. And then we have to serve with this bhavana. So in situations of illness, or for instance, in the situation that just happened in Oklahoma, in which a tornado devastated some of the cities there, how would you bring the awareness into your feelings and then give the happiness? How do you give happiness at a time when people are devastated by a natural calamity, for instance?
Not happiness, but wherever, whatever, whether it is percentage of, suffering or different kind of whatever is happening. I remember there is a common saying that if there is accident and you are safe and the car is completely damaged, people say, it's all right, we are so happy that you are okay, even if car is damaged, because you can get another car. So somewhere you have to find wherever that damage is stopped, or the loss I have, or maybe I do not have, to just have this contentment. Oh God, at least this much is there and I can make it from there. So this whole thing of accepting whatever the situation is, still there is something good in that. Whatever loss has happened, but at least there is something which I can hold on to, so that's what actually our vibrations, our words with the people, that it's all right, whatever damage happened, we still are okay with, we have this, or we don't have, so I think that's the only way we can help people to not just go into deep sorrow.
And is that where the treasures of happiness or the treasures of knowledge create a sense of security within us? Because whatever we're sharing is not just to make them feel good, but it is coming from a depth of understanding based on Baba's knowledge. Yeah. So if I'm sharing from that depth, then the happiness is not being expressed as an extroverted happiness, but it's being, go on, you'd say, I know you're getting
it's
what
like you're not laughing and
right.
as you said, external, but then at least you are showing your contentment with whatever you are in the condition, I mean, you're not accepting, but it's all right. Like if there is a nature inside of accepting, then you see the future, say, okay, we will clear this, we will do this, so you will jump with joy and happiness saying, oh, we can manage, we can do it. It's like sometimes we have blackout or something. I remember last time in New York we had blackout, so we said what to do. We went in the backyard and then we had to empty the fridge because everything. So we were having ice cream party and then we said, what is next now we're doing? So it's like we are having a lot of joy, a lot of fun. But if we focus on darkness, now what to do? Phone is not working, fridge is not working, stove is not working. We didn't even think about that. And then within an hour or so, we got back current, So how to make a situation best to yourself at that time is what one has to do.
And the final question I want to ask you is, there is a difference in experiencing atindriya sukh and in experiencing kush. I'm cushy, I'm happy. What's the difference between the two? And I'll just say, when I was looking at Dadiji, she always loved to dance. She always loved to express her happiness in wonderful ways. She always liked to take us on picnics. She always liked to give us food she knows we would love. So her happiness was very expressive. But atindriya sukh is more something in which you go beyond the senses. You don't see it through the senses necessarily. So what's the difference?
I think that Dadiji had super sensitive joy, which she expressed in making others also feel happy and create the atmosphere of happiness. It doesn't mean that she was just enjoying, food and company and all that. No, because she was so much happy, super sensitive joy was there. Because of that, she was able to do what she was doing with love, offer us with love, take us out. You remember one time she invited us in August, just come because there are a lot of falls. And we went all the way for 8 days in August to Madhuban. And at 4 o'clock, she will say, all get in the bus, let's go. There are falls all over. And then, picnic. And so I think that her super sensitive joy was so overwhelming that she wanted everyone to be joyful. It's not she was saying, okay, I'm happy, doesn't matter. So she will do different methods, different ways comes in her mind that we all are also entertained, we all are also happy. And of course, that took us also into super sensitive joy because we were so joyful all the time because of these offerings what she was giving. So I think it's coming from in out, and then from out, then it becomes in for many of us.
How do you express your supersensuous joy, Sister Mohini?
I think when you look at others, give drishti and so in supersensual joy, like you are uplifting, you are removing the sorrows, and like you are telling the soul, go beyond this, go above this. Why are you suffering? Why you are feeling loss or your mood is not good? So I definitely, through my good wishes, try to kind of create that super sensitive joy and happiness for that soul, because the soul blocks all energy completely if soul is not happy, right? And it's the body consciousness or some expectations that some souls get upset very quickly for over little things. And you keep giving them sakash and lot of love so that they can come out of that and be happy.
I think the way you do that for people is the way you smile. When it doesn't matter what mood someone is in, but when they come in front of you, if you were to smile, genuinely smile with them, it removes all their sorrow immediately. And so I just want to tell you that. So keep smiling, Sister Mohini, for the whole month of May, and everybody's sorrow will be removed naturally.
And that's very good. Definitely, that's what. Yeah, because then through smile, I'm saying it's not a big thing. Why you're not smiling? So it does help.
Yeah, Sister Mohini is smiling, she's happy. Sister Mohini is happy, everybody else is happy.
Thank you. Thank you.
Om Shanti.
Om Shanti.
संगम युग का वर्षा यही है, शिव से फरिश्ता झलक तुम्हारी शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, शिव पिता ने दी है तुमको, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी, श्रीमत कितनी प्यारी। मीठे बच्चों प्यारे बच्चों।
आखिर परमात्मा कौन? गीता बाबा पढ़ रहा था, मैं सुनती हूँ, सुन रही है। आखिर योग कैसे लगाऊं, कृष्ण हो या कौन हो? कहते मैं पुनर्जन्म में नहीं आता हूँ, गीता में है, मैं पुनर्जन्म में नहीं आता हूँ। मैं, वो कहते हैं मैं अजन्मा हूँ, परंतु हे अर्जुन, देह सहित देह के सब संबंध को भूल एक मुझे याद करो। वो कौन? तो अपन को आत्मा समझ, मेरे को याद कर। तो यहाँ बाबा खुद ही बैठ गीता छोड़ दिया, किसको याद करे? अभी बाबा ने इतना स्पष्ट ब्रह्मा मुख से समझाया है, साधारण तन में प्रवेश होता हूँ, मैं जन्म नहीं लेता हूँ, मैं प्रवेश होता हूँ। तो ब्रह्मा बाबा में प्रवेश होकर के ब्रह्मा के आगे शास्त्र दिखाते हैं, सारे शास्त्रों का सार ब्रह्मा मुख से सुनाता हूँ। कितनी अच्छी बात स्पष्ट है। पर बाबा कहते हैं बच्चे, जो बच्चे समझते हैं ना, उनका काम है औरों को समझाना। अभी राजस्थान आए ना, राजस्थान का टर्न है ना, अच्छा, तो राजस्थान को, हम राजस्थान में तो बैठे हैं ना, गुजरात इस तरफ है, राजस्थान इस तरफ है। बाबा के ब्रह्मा बाबा जहाँ आए ना, यहाँ गुजरात है, यहाँ राजस्थान है। कौन आगे जाएंगे? मैं भी गुजरात से आ जाई हूँ। तो कितना अभी पुरुषार्थ में और सेवा में रेस्ट करनी है, रीस नहीं करनी है, रेस्ट करनी है। हाँ? रीस में जेलसी आ जाती है, रेस में अलर्ट रहते हैं, किसी के पाँव में नहीं आते। तुम भी दौड़, भले दौड़, मना नहीं है, पर न मैं रुकूं न किसको रोकूं। एक तो रुकना नहीं है, मेरे को नहीं रुकना है। आज बाबा की बोली सुनी ना, पैदल भी जो कहता है मैं चल रहा हूँ, प्लेन में भी कहता है मैं चल रहा हूँ। वो तो हमारे ऊपर है ना, पैदल चलूं या प्लेन में चलूं, हाँ? साइकिल पर चलूं या कार में चलूं, परंतु जानना है उस पार। तो मम्मा से एक बारी पूछा था, प्रभुत बाबा ने बताया है, अगर आपको प्लेन में चढ़ना हो तो क्या करो? समझो, पुरुषार्थ में आपको प्लेन में चढ़ करके उड़ना है, उड़ाना है, तो क्या करो? पुरुषार्थ एक अक्षर में जाओ, दो। अजत बाबा ने सुनाया, पर मम्मा ने ये 45 साल पहले, मम्मा से छोड़ने के पहले मैंने मम्मा से पूछा था, बताओ एक अक्षर बताओ, कौन बताएगा? अजत बाबा ने बताया है, अगर प्लेन में चढ़ना, आज के मूल्य अनुसार बुद्धि को प्लेन बनाओ, ठीक है? ठीक है, बुद्धि प्लेन होवे।
वो प्यार तुम्हारा याद आया, शिक्षाएं वो तेरी याद आई। वो प्यार तुम्हारा
Om Shanti. So tomorrow is Thursday. Now schedule from Amritvela 3:30 a.m. to 4:45 a.m. In the evening, 5 to 6 English Sankar Murli. Together with that, in breakout room 5 to 5:15 Avikti Children Murli class. 6 o'clock Bhatti will start, followed by Hindi series. Then Bhog offering. Anybody who would like to offer Bhog, please do send your name through Avikti Parivar number 516-717-9171. Either you can WhatsApp, text, or phone call, or you can write email. Then we will have English series and Avikti Journey. Welcome to Avikti Journey. Avyak Murlis from 1969. Multi-million fold fortune and blessings.
Om Shanti. This is the Avyakt Murli of the 24th of April, 1973. Spiritual birth chart. You should be free from obstacles over a long period of time. That is, the line of actions should be clear. Your horoscope is based on this. In the lines on your hand, if the line is broken every so often, then your fortune is not set to be so elevated, or you're not set to have a long lifespan. In the same way, if the line of the intellect is constantly being broken or is not clear because of obstacles every now and again, then you cannot claim a big reward. Now, you will be able to know yourself as to what your horoscope is, what status is fixed as an attainment for you. People even see the omens in the horoscope. When there are the omens of Jupiter, do they remain for a long period of time? Or do the omens keep on changing again and again? Maybe there are sometimes the omens of Jupiter, sometimes the omens of Saturn. If they keep changing again and again, that is, if you're not free from obstacles, then you cannot claim the reward of a kingdom that is free from obstacles. So check these omens to see what omens you have had from the beginning until now. People look at the zodiac sign of their horoscope. What are the zodiac signs here? Here you have 3 zodiac signs. One is that of a Maharathi, the second is of the cavalry, and the third is the infantry. From these 3, look at your own horoscope and see if you've had the sign of being a Maharathi, the cavalry, or the infantry from the beginning. That is, from the moment you took birth. You can know your horoscope on the basis of your zodiac sign. Become a master Trikaldarshi and check your own horoscope and look at your future. You can change your sign, the omens, and the lines. After recognizing them, after checking them, are you then going to adopt the means to change? People know how many means in the worldly knowledge also. Here, you know the means, do you not? So, with these means, attain complete success. Do you understand? To such souls who attain success through an intellect, that is the embodiment of knowledge, to those who reveal this perfect form through their life in a visible way, to the Mahavirs who constantly overcome the external situations through their original stage. Bap Dada's love, remembrances, and Namaste. Acha, Om Shanti.
खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा, खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा।
अपना परम पिता शिव, अपना परम पिता शिव, कितना है प्यारा प्यारा, खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा, खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा।
तुम सा कहाँ है कोई पाए कहीं नहीं हम, तुम सा कहाँ है कोई पाए कहीं नहीं हम। माया के तोड़ बंधन मन के मिटा दे जो गम, माया के तोड़ बंधन मन के मिटा दे जो गम। पाकर तुम्हें है चमका तकदीर का सितारा, खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा, खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा। यह देव
सुंदर यह दिव्य ज्योति बिंदु है रूप कितना सुंदर बच्चों ने है बसाया अपने हृदय के अंदर बच्चों ने है बसाया अपने हृदय के अंदर माता पिता सखा सब तू आँखों का है तारा खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा अपना परम पिता शिव अपना परम पिता शिव कितना है प्यारा प्यारा खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा खुश हो के गा रहा है अब ये जहान सारा
Om Shanti, Om Shanti, Om Shanti.